95% of crypto investors have never actually made money in crypto. Some of these guys have been in crypto for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and they still have never made a single fucking dollar from the market. And there's 5% of people who have made either a little or a lot of money from the crypto market. And I'm going to be teaching you guys today the 6 main reasons why most people lose money in crypto. And if you follow these lessons, you will be able to take yourself from this 95% who never ever make money into the top 5% who make all of the profits from the crypto market, okay? Because 95% of you watching this video fit into the bracket of an individual who's either made a very small amount of money on the recent market pump that we've had, or an individual who's never really ever made money from crypto. So regardless of if you've made no money or a lot of money, you're going to get a lot of value. So let's get into lesson number 1. So reason number 1 why you're losing money in crypto is that you don't follow a system which has been back tested to give results and to give you profits. So I've got a meme attached here. This is the IQ meme applied to this situation. Most of you people fit into the middle IQ of this range. You think that you have to stare at the charts all day, that you have to go on Twitter, look at what everyone's thinking, your favorite influencers, look at all the YouTubers, and you have to combine 20 different sources of information, spending 3 hours a day to determine if you want to buy or if you want to sell or if you want to do nothing. I'm here to tell you that this approach is totally idiotic and it does not work. I do crypto full time and I still only spend 20 minutes a day actually deciding, do I want to buy, do I want to sell, or do I want to do nothing? So if I do 20 minutes a day and I literally do this full time, why do you need 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours every day analyzing, trying to determine where I need to buy? It's dumb. If you want to know where to buy and where to sell to make money, you need to follow a system. You need to have back tested a system that you can follow and know comfortably and know with confidence that in the future it is going to make you money. Okay, and to do this, you either need to be low IQ or high IQ. So if you take the low IQ path, you're just going to say, I just follow tried and tested system, right? That's the path that you're going to take. You're just going to follow a system. There's nothing more to it. Follow what works. If you want to take the high IQ path, you're going to do, I simply follow a tried and tested system to remove myself from my investments and maximize the ROI on time invested. See, what's the difference in profits between spending 20 minutes a day and 3 hours a day on your investments? The difference is actually you're probably going to make more money if you invest 20 minutes a day. So not only do you save time, the value of that time you invest is more. You're also going to be making more profits because if you spend less time, you're removing yourself from your investments and it's you and you only that is holding you back from making the money that you deserve. So remove yourself from your investments by investing less time, by following a system, you will make money and you'll stop losing money. Now, reason number 2 is that you're constantly reacting to the markets and you're never being proactive. I have a story about reacting versus being proactive, and it relates back to the Blur airdrop. On the day of the Blur airdrop, all these people in my group, they woke up to $5,000 to $100,000 in profit in their wallets. And a lot of the guys were shocked and they were really confused with the profits they made. And they were messaging me like, Daniel, I'm really confused because I've never had this happen before where I was so early to a trend and I made money so far in advance of something happening where I basically felt like I knew the future about what was going to happen. I've never felt this before. Is this normal? And I basically said to all the guys that messaged me this, the first time in your life you have been proactive to something in crypto and not reactive. When all of your Twitter feed is suddenly bullish on Blur after the airdrop or a few days before the airdrop. Now, this is what happens when you are proactive and you are able to forecast looking into the future. If you can predict what's going to happen before everyone is able to figure it out for themselves, you will consistently make money and you'll stop losing money. So that's why it's so important to be proactive, not reactive. Now, the third reason that you are constantly losing money is that you're going on the lone wolf path to make money. You're using all the free resources of Twitter, following hundreds of different Twitter accounts that talk about crypto. You're watching all the YouTube videos, all the podcasts, all the newsletters, absorbing all this free information, trying to make a decision all by yourself on what you should do with your investments. Now, something you guys need to understand about learning is that learning is the same regardless of whatever topic it is in life. If you want to learn about how to get in shape, if you want to learn about diet, if you want to learn about how to talk to girls, if you want want to learn about fashion, if you want to learn about investing, whatever topic you want to learn about, there's many different ways to go about learning it. And the different methods to learn something have different speeds at which you learn. So if you decide to learn about investing from a book, you're going to learn really slow because books are slow knowledge. Books, it takes tens of hours, if not hundreds of hours to read, and it's only going to give you a few small lessons that don't actually have direct practical application. If you learn from first-hand experience or masterminds and mentors, you're going to learn at a pace 100 times faster than learning from a book because the information that you get is a number of things. It's tailored to your situation, so any gaps that you have that the mentor is seeing, they're going to fill these gaps in for you. It's succinct and it's practical. Okay, if you learn from first-hand experience and you learn, fuck, I shouldn't buy something on the day the news comes out, you're learning a practical application of a lesson which you've directly learned from first-hand experience, and it's going to teach you 100 times more than some fucking book, some tweet, some YouTube video is going to teach you. So if you want to do crypto properly and you want to stop losing money, focus on the highest ROI methods of learning, masterminds, mentors, first-hand experience. Focus on these areas and stop spending your time reading books, reading Twitter hours a day, watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts. These are low ROI returns on your time invested. And this is why some individuals are able to achieve so much in life. There's people that are just good at everything. They're in shape, rich, amazing wife, kids. They're just good at everything. Why are they good at everything? It's because they listened to this lesson in their own way. They focused on high ROI methods of learning and they scrapped the shit like books and the useless stuff that takes too long. Lesson number 4 why you're not making money is you're gambling, not trading and investing. Well, some of you are probably asking like, what's the difference, Daniel? Isn't it the same thing? Crypto is a big gamble? Well, no, it doesn't have to be a gamble because gambling refers to wagering money in an event that has an uncertain outcome in the hopes of winning more money. Speculation is different. Speculation is what we want to do. Speculation involves taking a calculated risk in an uncertain outcome. The key here is the calculated risk part, okay? So what most people do is they buy 50 shit coins and they say to themselves, if just one of these coins go up 100x, it's going to cover all the losses of the others and I'll make money. This is not a calculated risk because it is basically just spread betting. It's hope investing. I hope that one of these coins goes up to cover the losses of the others. It's not calculated. That's not a proper calculation. It's just hoping that prices go up, okay? And that is classified as gambling. What most people do as well is they'll follow 30 Twitter accounts talking about if they're buying or selling, and they'll try to aggregate the average opinion of what their Twitter feed is saying to determine if they want to buy or sell. The problem with this approach is you're aggregating a herd mentality. When you get the aggregate of 100 people's opinions on markets, you don't copy them, you do the opposite. But the problem is you're aggregating this information to copy them because you think they're smart, but they're still the herd. So this is another form of gambling where you just aggregate people's opinions and copy what they're saying. That's not a calculated risk. It's not calculated at all. It's just trying to follow what the herd is telling you to do, and the herd is always wrong. And as well, it's not calculated because it's just going to cloud your ability to make the correct decision. Some voices in your head are going to be saying, sell, sell, the market's going to drop. The other side, it's going to be buy, buy, the market's going to pump. And then another side's going to say, just wait, do nothing. And you're just going to be clouded and you're going to have analysis paralysis. It's not going to work. And so lesson number 5, why you're losing money. You don't have an edge in the markets. So making money in crypto is very much like a battle. And I talked about this in one of my other videos. When you go to battle, there's different classes of individuals in battles. There's the archers, there's the fucking soldiers, there's the wizards. There's all these different archetypes of person that goes to war. And there is no one who just goes across into all the different fields. There's no archer that becomes a soldier and then becomes a wizard. They pick a path, an edge, and they stick to it and they master it. If you're an archer, you've been an archer for your whole fucking life and you've mastered the art of archery, okay? Most people, when they come to crypto, they're not trying to master a craft. They're not trying to master an edge that gives them some sort of advantage on the battlefield. They go around doing a little bit of archery, a little bit of fucking being a soldier, being a little bit of wizard, doing a couple spells. In markets, this is the equivalent of, they do a bit of long-term investing, then they try to trade, then they try to do airdrops, and they try to do pre-sales, and then they try to do swing trading. If you try to do 100 different things on the battlefield, you're going to suck at all of them, and you're going to fucking lose money to the person who became a master at one thing, who was a master at taking your money. The only way you make money is if you have an edge, if you have a competitive advantage that puts you ahead of the other people in the market. Because at the end of the day, if you make money, you took money from someone else. So the only way you take money is if you have an edge over the person you're versing. The final lesson for why you keep losing money. Lesson 6 is that you're too busy. All of the prior problems are basically derivatives of the fact that you are too busy and you don't have the time to figure out crypto properly. Most of your lives are super chaotic. You got kids, you got a wife, a job, social life to attend to, fitness. You got all this shit you got to do. You got to go to the shops. You got to do so much stuff. Your life's chaotic. You don't have time to focus on crypto. Okay. And so being too busy causes all of the prior issues. And the only way to fix being too busy is to make your life more efficient. If you're too busy in crypto, make your life more efficient. What you need to do is hire a cleaner, hire a fitness coach, hire someone to look after your children if you need to. You need to outsource and automate certain areas of your life in order to buy your time back so that you can focus on what's important. So if you don't like cooking, hire a chef and then focus on your investments. If you don't want to spend 3 hours a day looking at crypto, find an investment system that automates it to 20 to 30 minutes a week. I've already done this for you if you want it. It's called the Hunter algorithms. It would automate the entire fucking investment process for you. If you don't want to spend all day looking for airdrops, looking for what investments to buy, figuring out where to buy, figuring out what to buy, all this bullshit, you can just join my mastermind and I will literally give you all the information on that topic. I would do this full time so you don't have to, because I'm obsessed with this shit. So unless you want to be obsessed like me and do it for 5 years, you're not going to get the results that I'm going to get. So if you're too busy, automate your life, make it more efficient, outsource the things you don't want to do, automate parts so that you can maximize the return from it, and you'll do much better and you'll stop losing money in crypto. Because if you do crypto by yourself when you're too busy, when you can only put in 20 minutes a week, you don't have a strategy, you don't really know what you're doing, you're fucking clueless, you're not going to make money. You're gambling, you're going to lose money. So don't do that. And really in crypto, you only have two choices to make a lot of money. You either do it full time or you're surrounded by people who do it full time. That's really the only way that you're going to be able to do this properly. Maybe you can automate your investment system by yourself and you can figure it out with your minimal time, but it's very, very rare. Generally speaking, the guys that I know who got rich either did it full fucking time or they just had an insane network of people who could tell them what to do who did it full time. If this video has given you a lot of value, then that's really great to hear. I appreciate it if you guys can leave likes or comments or subscribe. My Hunter algorithm and my mastermind are two groups that I run. These are really, really useful if you want to maximize your returns or minimize your time investment on crypto so that you can stop losing money and start making money. Because literally it was 2 weeks ago that we bought the bottom using the Hunter algorithm. We're up 40% now. If you didn't buy, ask yourself, why didn't you buy the bottom? What was the glitch in your system that stopped you from seeing that you should have bought? What was the reason that you're losing money and you're not making the money you should be? Important questions to ask yourself. If you enjoyed the video, thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.